welcome to your guided readings. We have your 3 crystals as usual to choose from. So your first crystal, if you're drawn to the amethyst, here's the amethyst. This will be your reading, amethyst reading. The Adventurine. So if you're drawn to the Adventurine, you'll go straight to the timestamp for the Adventurine reading. And then we have some Carnelian. If you're drawn to Carnelian, this will be your reading. I'll just show you those again. The amethyst, the Adventurine, and Carnelian. This timestamp will be in the blurb below on the YouTube. This reading is for those of you that chose the Adventurine, so this is your reading. Okay, Adventurine. Those ones. So this is for those who chose the Adventurine. What do the Adventurine people need to know today, please? What do the Adventurine people need to know today? Oh yes, you need some guidance. It's saying, yes, you need some guidance. Yes, you do. We'll have that one. Let's stay. Oh, no, let's do that. Let's have a look. Okay. So we're needing guidance on all areas, but I'm mainly feeling that the guidance you're needing at the moment is your work towards the spirit world and your home life and how you can balance both of them together. So I'm feeling as if the people who choose the Adventurine today are going to be very spiritual, working with spirit already, and they're just needing a bit of a balanced life together. So they're needing guidance on how to keep everybody happy in all areas of life, so in the spirit world and in the physical. Because I feel as if at this moment in time, one is overtaking the other. Okay, so let's see what else we can go into here, what detail we can give you for this with these cups. So let's just shuffle these ones and see how we're going. Slow and steady wins the race. So maybe it's yourself here that has embraced the in-between. Okay, maybe it's yourself here that has been trying to push things along a little bit more and trying to do too much. And I feel as if this is trying to be working with spirit too much, as if your head is more connected to the spirit world than it is the physical world. Now, it may not actually be family, but just life in general that is saying, come on, you need to focus. You need to stop daydreaming quite a little bit and just focus on what's going on around you, as well as your interest in the spiritual world and your spiritual journey. The balance isn't quite right here, so we just need a gentle reminder. So we've got the lovely deer here. Of course, they're so gentle, aren't they? You just need a gentle reminder that people around you are missing you a little bit, and that you need to get yourself out. Been a little bit of a hermit, and you just need to get yourself out there again. Just gently bringing yourself back into a social life, rather than hiding away a little bit with the spirit world. because the spirit world are nice and safe. They guide you and protect you. And I'm just feeling as if that is something that you are a little bit anxious about, going back into a social setting. And so you just need to focus on getting that balance, nice and gently, slow and steady, remember. Okay, I know it's upside down, but I feel as if you still need to go slow and steady and not go bang into this, because otherwise you will backtrack quickly. So just nice and steady, going back into social settings and getting that balance again with the spirit world and the physical world. So let's see what obstacles are going to be standing in your way for this. If there is any, we may not have any. There's one sticking out. Them. Okay. So you've lost the confidence and the ability and the thoughts of, how do I mingle? What do I say? What interests have I got with other people? Yeah, I can understand that, but you still need to get out and mingle, because we learn so much from other people for what's the purpose in this? I'm trying to tell you what the purpose in this is. So you'll feel as if, what's the point? I don't need to do this. It's a fine balance, isn't it, of knowing in what direction we need to be going in. But we learn, like I was saying before I pulled the other card out and interrupted myself, it's a fine line of knowing which direction we need to be going in and learning things. So when we're out in the physical world, when we're socialising, we learn so much from other people. And what we learn from other people, good or bad, is directed in our own life and how we can help other people. We cannot help situations, or we cannot advise in situations if we haven't gone through something similar ourselves. So I always say, anybody that has a spiritual calling will have so many hurdles that they need to jump over, so many directions to choose and learn. And this is because if we don't understand some of the things that people come to us for guidance for, how can we advise? How can we give guidance? How can we understand what the cards are trying to tell us? Because the cards are only there as a divination, aren't they? And you need to remember that we have our own inner knowledge. And when we go out in society, we learn more and we gain more knowledge that we can keep in our subconscious mind for when we need it to help somebody else. So this is the reason why you're being asked to balance life. Spirit would love you to talk with them all day, but Spirit know that you need that grounding as well, and that you need to understand what others are going through, and going out into the physical world and having physical experiences will help you help other people. Okay. So let's see what they're going to say to me now I've told you that. We have joy. We have joy. So we can bring joy to other people. We got to remember that we are very liked, very people enjoy your company and they miss being around you. So you need to get back into that social setting so you can have some fun. Okay, and that is a big capital letters fun. Okay, so what's going to happen if we do this? Let's have a look at our outcomes. What we're going to go for. I'm going to go for these ones. So our outcomes, if we can do what I've just asked you to, what's going to happen if we can do this? What's going to happen to those amethysts? No, not amethyst. What's going to happen to those adventurine people if they can make the balance between the physical and spiritual? What's going to be the outcomes of that one there? What's going to be the outcomes of that, please? That one there. outcome of this is we are going to get more confident. It says willpower on here if you can't read it. Okay, we're going to get more confident. We're going to get we're going to have more joy in our life. It says love here, but we've got the joy here. We're just going to have more joy in our life. We're going to have more confidence. We're going to have more people that we can talk to and discuss things with. It's going to feel as if you have really turned a new chapter in your life, and it's one for the better. So if you have any queries on this, or if you think, oh, I really don't want to do this, just listen to what your gut is saying, not your head, because I feel as if your head gets in the way sometimes. So listen to your gut, listen to your inner guidance, please, because they are really saying that you will turn the page, you will leave the past behind you, and you will move forward. The grieving that you've been going through will slow down. I'm not going to say it's going to disappear, but the grieving of the past, because I feel as if you have been living in the past somewhat, that will change. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to forget the past when I say this, because you can't ever forget a past, good or bad. It's always going to be there, but you're going to be able to understand the lessons you've learned from going through this experience, and you're going to understand why everything's happened to you in the past. And like, I remember what I've said, you have to go through pain and experiences to be able to help others around you. And I do feel as if you're very much put on this earth to be a helper, but you need to keep that balance of the physical and spiritual. As I keep mentioning here, it's out of balance, and we need to keep this balanced. And then we have the self-love card. It says love here, but I feel this is self-love. It's upside down, so we do still need to give ourselves more self-love. We need to look after ourselves more, but that will come. That will come. That will come when your new, the new you starts to come. The new confident you. The more willpower, the more strength you gain. Then the self-love will come, because you'll start believing in yourself. You're not believing in yourself at this moment in time, but you will start believing in yourself very, very soon. And this is if you can do everything these cards are asking you to do. So let's just see your overall card. Something to focus on. Oh God, I chose the same one. Oneness is my true nature. So how do I feel with it on this one? Oneness is my true nature. Yes, it's nice to be on your own. Yes, it's nice to contemplate and have your own time. And you do like your own energy. You're quite happy being on your own, within your own environment. But you have to believe that the whole universe is as in one, and not be as terrified, if that's quite the right word, to go out, meet new people, socialise, and have a life. I hope that makes sense to you. This video reading is for those of you that chose the Carnelian crystal. Thank you. Right, I'm being drawn to these ones. What would you like to tell those of you who chose the Carnelian crystal today? What would you like to tell those who chose the Carnelian crystal, please? Oh, okay, and there's the one. Oh dear, can't pick them up. Rescue upside down, wide open, right way up, deep freeze, upside down. Okay. at this possible moment in time, you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit as if life isn't going according to plan. You don't know what the plan is, but you just don't feel as if life's treating you too brilliantly at the moment. You have sort of put a blocker in the way in one way, but then you're wide open in the other. So you're looking for answers. This one. You're looking for answers. You're looking for direction. You're looking for life in one way, shape or form. But you're having the feeling of being let down, being hurt, being stood on, being messed about. And you have put a massive layer of protection around you to try and protect yourself from these hurt or lost experiences. So in one way you're wide open, you're wanting it to happen, but you've put such a massive protection layer around you that there's not much that can change, because you're not letting sensations and feelings in because of the hurt that you've been through. Okay, I'm going to draw some more before I go any further with those. I'm going to go with them. These. Carnelian, what can you tell me? Carnelian people, please. Give me some more detail on what I've spoken about so far, please. More detail, please. More detail, please. Give me some more detail, please. Not that much detail. We've lost half the pack here. So we have got one that's flipped up, so we'll have that one. Okay. I'll move those up a bit so you can see the other ones next coming in. Okay, so remember what I've been saying, now you've put the massive protection layer around you because you don't want to get hurt. You've had too much hurt going on in your life recently and you're feeling really let down and feeling quite negative actually at the moment, which is quite understandable with the feelings that I'm getting here. So like I've said, in one way you're wide open and you're wanting love, you're wanting life, you're wanting to smile, you're wanting to feel loved, okay, but that also makes me feel as if you're wanting to escape as well. So you're really not sure at this moment in time what you're going to do or how you're actually feeling, other than putting this massive layer of protection around you and just waiting. You're just waiting to see, okay. This card here is saying surrender to the divine. So can you please ask for some help? Ask for some help. Ask for some guidance in life. Ask Spirit to make some of these decisions for you and it will make more sense. Okay. It's saying take time to breathe out. This is upside down though. So you have been waiting. You have been waiting. You have been watching. You haven't been making any decisions. You have just wanting to ride this time out just to see where it goes, because you don't want to feel like this. You don't want to feel hurt or let down, but in the same time you don't want to run either. Okay, you want this open arms or open arms with love. You're wanting to receive this love rather than run away from it. But you have been waiting or watching for a little bit too long now. So you do need to be making decisions on this, okay? What is good news is this tough time is coming to an end. Okay, so there is going to be decisions, there is going to be an outcome on what's been going on in your life where you have been feeling let down. Okay, so this can be a relationship, it can be home, it can be career, it could be health, it could be finances, it could be anything where you're feeling let down and just wanting to sit back and just wait and see what happens. Okay, well, that sitting back and waiting to see what happens is finishing very soon. So you're going to be having to make a decision on what it is that you're wanting to do. Right, I've chose those for the last two. Let's choose these ones then for our what can get in the way. What can get in the way for those who chose the Carnelian, please? What can get in the way? If anything, is there any obstacles that they need to overcome? That one. Health. So this has been getting you down. It's been getting you down. Oh, no, I love that one because that one's, oh, brilliant. Lovely. I like that one. So it's been getting you down, it's been getting you depressed, and that is why we're having to come to the end of the cycle. You're having to make a decision. Now, I do feel as if this decision may be taken out of your hands. We've got complete as well, so and that somebody else will make the decision for you. So I do feel as if we've been getting depressed. So we need to make this decision sooner rather than later. But I do feel as if it's going to be taken out of your hands and that the decision actually is going to be made for you. But whatever that decision is, look, we have the happy ending card. So it will, whatever happens at this moment in time, you will have the happy ending for you. So whichever way this goes, you just focus on this happy ending and the completion of this tough cycle is coming to the end. It really is. So we just need to focus on that. Focus on, well, soon this decision is going to be made for me, or I'm going to make this decision of what I'm going to do, where I'm going. You're going to take some of these layers of protection off so you can actually feel what's going on rather than just see what's going on. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because I feel as if you put that many protection layers on you, and I feel as if you've closed off from a situation, so you're not feeling what's going on. You're just watching what's going on and you're just thinking what's going on. So take some of those layers of protection off you, please, and just allow yourself to feel again. And really feel, are you in the right place for you? Are you doing the right thing for you? Are you happy? Answer yourself truly, and then you may be able to find that happy ending that you're looking for. Right, let's see what's going to happen if you can do all of everything I've said. All right, cards. Which cards am I going to go for? These. So, the outcome, if they can listen to what the cards have said. There we go, there's one. Completion. And end of that tough cycle. The end of that tough cycle is coming if you can listen to what these cards have said to you. There's another one. Generations. Don't worry about what other people are thinking. Don't worry about what has happened in the past. It doesn't matter. All that matters is what's happening to your future, not your past. You cannot change your past, and it doesn't matter what is happening. An invocation. So again, decide what it is. Excuse me. Decide what it is that you want and aim for it. Set your intentions. Use some crystals if you want to use crystals. Set your intentions of what you want. Do not leave your future in somebody else's hands. So you could let somebody else make the decisions for you, but you like to be in control. So it's better if you make the decisions and you set your intentions of what you want to achieve. So if you're in a situation that has put you into the feeling of not being wanted, not being happy, not being successful, and the feeling of all the negatives and focusing on all of the negatives. So if you've been put into that situation, decide how you can be taking yourself out of that situation. Okay, so you're the only one that can take you out of this situation. You're the only one that can allow this tough cycle that's been going on recently to come out. You're the only one that can make this happy ending. You're the only one that can complete this cycle one way or the other. Okay, and I know you can do this. So you just need to have more trust and faith in yourself. Outcome. What's some words to say to you? Words to say to you. Carnelian people, what would you like to hear at the end of your reading? The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So just listen to those words. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So just like I've just been saying, you can achieve anything you desire. Don't let yourself be a victim anymore of whatever it is that you've been going through. Decide what it is you want and aim for it. Now, if that is turning a situation around, turn it around. If that is removing yourself away completely from this situation, move away. But whatever it is that you're going to be doing, whatever you decide, you will have a happy ending. So have more trust in yourself and your gut instincts and make some choices that are right for you and nobody else. Concentrate on yourself, please. I hope you understand that. Thank you. Okay. So what do Amethyst people need to hear today, please? And there we go, we'll have that. I'll just have another one of these. So straight away, that's telling me that you're not going for something that you're wanting to go for, that there is something that you're desiring, something that you're needing, and you are not going for it. You are holding back instead of letting go and going for it. I feel as if you're scared and nervous, and you have been looking at this for a long time and pondering and wanting, and it's just you saying it's not the right time, it's not the right time, it's not the right time. I'm actually going to have another one of those. Well, it's like I've just said, it is you saying it's not the right time, it's not the right time. Just move that with this up here, because these cards are saying that you have put some negativity into this situation. There we go, I'll have that one, it's just falling out. Yeah, perfect. And that is the right way up, so that's great. So we've got something that we're desiring, something that we're wanting, something that we're not going for, something that we're afraid of failing in. This does feel on a couple of areas. I do feel it's one of it is to do with relationships, and the other I do feel is work at this moment. Something else may pop in as some more cards come, but at the moment I'm feeling this is to do with relationships and work. So we need to go for something that's out of our reach. We've got to aim higher. We've got to go with our gut rather than, no, we've got to go, no, I'm going to say we've got to go with the gut rather than listening to our head, because the head's telling us we can't do it, but our gut knows we can. Okay, so go for it. Stop looking, stop dreaming, stop daydreaming, and go for this, because it is the right time. It's saying that you think it's not the right time, but synchronicity is playing a part here. Okay, so if you can believe in yourself a little bit more, you'll have more balance, and there'll be this celebration that you'll want, because you're going to achieve what you're desiring. Okay, it's you that thinks you can't achieve, these cards at this moment in time are saying you can achieve. Okay, right, let's see what else we're going to say with this, a bit more detail. Ooh, all these cards are, these ones. Okay, we don't have any fallout, please. What do Amethyst need to hear today? I don't think he's going to jump out. Oh, she says, I love that one. And that one, and those. Possibly that one, I'll leave it out in case I need it. Right. So these are a little bit more in detail. So these are both upside down, but I'm going to turn them round so I can actually see what it's saying, but they were upside down. Okay, so the wording on this card goes perfectly with what I've been saying. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Okay, so when we are talking about what we're setting out to do, where we're wanting to go in life, we have to remember that Spirit have our back, and Spirit will help you as well as you helping others. Okay, so you've got to remember that if you're wanting to achieve something at the moment and you're doubting yourself, that gut instinct, you need to really listen to it, because Spirit are also saying that you can do this. You are a born leader and you need to push yourself, because if you don't push yourself, others won't either that's around you. Okay. And the following one is have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So again, you're feeling as if there's no way forward, you're stuck in a rut, you're fed up basically. But again, these cards are saying to you that you can turn this around. Remember, I turned these cards around, so you can turn your life around too and make these things happen that you're wanting to achieve. And I'll just pull one more out for you. And this one was the right way round. So as you honour and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So remember, everything that you're feeling is in your it's in your negative mind, and you need to turn it into a positive mind to be able to achieve the things that you're wanting to achieve. All you can see at the moment is things that you're wanting, not things that you've already got, and you just need to turn that around slightly, because you can achieve all of these things quite easily. You can achieve the perfect job, you can achieve the perfect relationship if you believe in them. And at the moment in time, I feel like you have doubts on which direction you're wanting to go in, and if the relationship is right for you, or even if you want a relationship, because it's just you've got so many doubts, so many questions, so many thoughts going in your head. Right, I'm just going to see what's in the way for you at the moment. So what's in the way for Amethyst people at the moment, please? What's in the way for them? What's in the way of not feeling safe? You need to feel safe, you need to feel secure. The courage is upside down, so you're lacking in courage, because you like to know that you're safe, you like to know what's going on in life, you like to be in control of your life, and we can't always be. So you need to have the courage that everything will fall into place. That synchronicity that's there, it's all coming into play. You won't have a choice soon. Spirit will make this happen for you. So it's much better to decide what you want rather than Spirit deciding that you just need to go for it sometimes, because they can make it a little bit more scary than what we do. And we have trust, but it's upside down. So we need to trust more. So we need to trust in ourselves, we need to trust in Spirit, trust in our relationship, trust in our work, that everything is going okay, that everything is going the way it should be at this moment in time. It's just that you would like to go probably a little bit faster. We need to have a little bit of patience here, okay? But it's all going good. It is all going good. These cards are just saying, stop feeling negative, stop looking at the worst, stop focusing on what you haven't got and what you want rather than what is actually going to be coming in. You need to look at the bigger picture and know that spirit have your back here and that they will guide you and push you in the right direction. You just need to have more of this trust. Okay, and I've chosen these for the outcome. But I don't know if I've chosen the right one because now I'm looking at another one. But I'll pick these up and I'm going to go a couple of these and a couple of the others. Oh, there we go. Have that one. Contemplate. Contemplate what it is. You can't see that one completely. There we go. Contemplate on what it is that you desire, what it is that you need, and how you want it to happen. Okay. Okay. Healing was upside down, so any healing that has needed has finished, and you are now in the right place, in the right position to be able to move forward. There is actually nothing holding you back other than your own courage and trust that the outcome will be okay for you. So you just need to work on that trust wording and have a little bit more courage that everything will go according to plan for you. I'm going to go for this one. And patience is upside down. So I do feel, I've already mentioned the word patience, but I do feel as if that sometimes you struggle with this. But this card is actually upside down, so it's saying that you're coming to the end of your patience, that patience has worn itself thin with yourself, but it's now time to make more actions. So take more action. Look at that dream that you want. Look at your goal. Look where you want to aim and contemplate on how you can get there with the knowledge that Spirit have your back with this as well. Okay, hoping this is making sense for you all. I'm going to draw one last card for you for an overall. There we go. Oneness is my true nature. Oneness is my true nature. So go with your gut instinct. Go with what is right for you, and take time out in nature to do some of that contemplating, because nature is something that is important to yourself or is important to your aura if you're not aware of it. So get yourself out there, get yourself sitting down underneath a tree and contemplating on where it is and what you actually want in life, and set the wheels in motions for the next chapters coming up. Okay, thank you for listening.